It's not the size of the dog. It's the size of the fight in the dog. A saying that you might have heard or you should have heard sometime in your lifetime. And I like to use examples like this because sometimes just saying things, you know, people try to frame you up all kind of ways simply because they're uncomfortable with truth or your truth. So I'm going to use Oleksandr Usyk as a contraceptive to prove two things in boxing. First up, let's talk about Tyson Fury. Okay. Now, a lot of people have put Tyson Fury at the top of the food chain just based off his size alone. Remember, that's the thing that they believe that would pickle Ali, and you know, they're not sure that he would win, and you know, they never fought a heavyweight this size and all this other stuff, right? Right? Well, Usyk proves that none of that stuff that they was talking about was valid as far as based it on how tall or how big Tyson Fury is. And as we know, you know, he's not no 6'8", 6'9", or anything like that. We already know that's not true, but I'm going to digress on that. But they say that, you know, these fighters of the yesteryears wouldn't be able to win because Tyson Fury is so big, you know. Well, Usyk has just disproved that. You know, Usyk is not no super giant heavyweight or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Usyk is what, 6'2", 6'3"? You know what I'm saying? At his best, shit, I don't know what he weighed in his last fight, but you know, about 215, 220 or something like that. I would say at the most 230. I don't think his frame can really hold a 230 very well and still be as agile as he is. But I don't know what he weighed in on the last fight. But you know what I'm saying? It just goes to show that size would have played no role if he was the face of fighters of the yesteryears, especially Ali. You know what I'm saying? But I've already told you with that Ali, the constant comparison and the constant attack on Ali is really about. So that proves that if they was just basing Tyson Fury being victorious or being the best heavyweight based off his size, Usyk proves that that's not true and you shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? But of course, you know, a lot of casuals listen to boxing experts, and these boxing experts mislead the shit out of the basic boxing fan. You know what I'm saying? Which is why it's hard to get educated in this sport. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't been brought up in it. You know what I'm saying? So that disproves that. The other thing that Usyk disproves is it proves that Canelo is just flat out avoiding David Benavidez. He fears David Benavidez. Now, what is Canelo's main excuse for not wanting to fight David Benavidez? Oh, the only thing he brings to the fight is 30 more pounds. Excuse me. How many pounds did Fury outweigh Usyk in this last fight? Was it like 55 or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Heavily outweighed him. Heavily. Did that play a factor at the end of the day? No, it didn't. The dude with the skills and the dude with the fight inside is the one that won. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it didn't matter that Tyson Fury came in at his all-time heaviest. It didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So he's heavier and he's taller. Okay? Two of the things that Canelo chalked up not fighting David Benavidez. Oh, his weight. He's this, his weight, he's this, he's this, he's this. Well, Usyk proves that that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Floyd's been proving that weight shit for years, but we all know how that goes. But when it comes to Usyk being outweighed by 50, 55, maybe even 60 pounds, did that play a role in two fights? Not at all. So if you got somebody like Usyk can go in there and fight somebody that's 50 to 55 pounds heavier than him, what makes you think Canelo can't do it? The skills pay the bills, right? The size of the fight and the dog, right? Those are all the things that a lot of people claim Canelo has. If he does have those things, like people say he does, then there's no reason, as proven example, empirical proof in front of your face, that fight shouldn't happen. So we don't need to listen about weight. You know what I'm saying? And certainly people didn't mind when Ryan Garcia outweighed Devin Haney. I'm going to digress on that. I'm just giving you example after example, because just expressing it and saying it, you know what I'm saying? You could try to take away something from what I say, because when I come with points that people can't argue, they try to attack me personally, but they don't never attack my subject matter. So let me throw Usyk in front of it. If he can step up in that ring, the size he is, and being outweighed like he has been, and has proven twice victorious, then Canelo can do it at least once with David Benavidez. You want to know why he doesn't do it? Because he ain't got the heart, or maybe even the skill set that Oleksandr Usyk has. Okay? And you can see by example. So that whole size thing with Tyson Fury, Usyk proved you wrong. That whole weight thing with Canelo Alvarez, Usyk has proved you wrong. You know what I'm saying? So what's stopping these guys from moving like Usyk? They don't got the heart. So the size of the fight in the dog does count. Like, comment, subscribe. Bruce Vane, I'm out.